second last picks as well, and I Do Not Sleep will be on the red side. So Grok, Hayabusa giving a lot of advantage. Even though Hayabusa had a bad game previously,
Yes.
he was really being picked off very often. But then again, he's still a threat to all the teams. Grok, no questions asked, he has to get out of here, as Fanny will be the second and last ban pick for Aether main. And I Do Not Sleep, they still have the last one, and they will stick with their Selena ban. I don't really have much confidence in Selena. I feel like you can actually let Selena go away because Selena is not being that productive in our previous matches. What about your comments or opinions on this?
If I'm not mistaken, some of the Aether main player was interviewed yesterday, and he said his favorite hero for mage is Selena.
I think it's one of the reasons that against Selena, when Selena was played with the one time it was big, it had an enemy Grok. The God Grok. I feel like the only reason why Selena just kind of fell off was because Grok was picked on the enemy team. And you can't really see the full performance of Grok. But anyways, you just saw a Jawhead and a Cho.
Yep, and of course Aether main going in with their Martyrs, the Ashura King. Looking back at here, they're going to hover into two heroes. I feel like a lot of initiation will come into I Do Not Sleep. Perhaps they would really want to have a primary tank if they want to win the the marksman meta. If not, they will play the game of fast-paced tempo, fast aggressive movements from here. You can see that Hellcat and Gushen will be locked down for Aether main. My goodness, there's a lot of damage coming in from these three heroes. The dual assassin and one fighter in here. A quick lockdown from IDNS, Bane and Angela. And I kind of love this setup from IDNS, but then again, what are you trying to build? You have the last member perhaps could be a mage or a marksman, because I'm not seeing any mages coming in here. They need some magic power. Angela is not enough. She's just a support coming in here. And Aether main will... Ooh.
Lolita?
Wow.
This is the first Lolita if they lock it up. They lock it up.
This is interesting though. If they pick this Lolita, that means they're actually prepared for that last pick marksman.
Yes.
Lolita is a really good marksman counter.
Wow.
Shield.
They're gonna go with Arkai and Lolita. This is your dual primary tanks for Aether main. And Aether main looking very, very strong. Now IDNS, what will be your answer? And it looks to be Kagura. So no marksman meta, unfortunately.
I think because they picked Lolita there, so they're kind of just okay. That means they're already preparing for the marksman, so they're hoping that they will pay off by taking this Kagura. But again, honestly, let's talk about predictions. Who do you think is gonna win KBC Sensei?
I'm gonna choose Aether main because it's a very fast-paced lineup. They should go for it.
And
two tanks is better. Aether mains.
Aether main, I think that's gonna be a 3-0 Aether main. But before we go in tangents, Shoutcasters, are you guys ready? Manu Kamo and Sue Kurisaki, take it away.
Thank you so much, panel, for passing that beautifully to us. With me, Vienna Sukurisaki, I'm gonna be your Camo's co-caster right here, and we're very excited for our fourth match of the day.
I'm so excited. This is IDNS, the defending champions, going up against Aether main, one of the better looking teams. They are 2-0. They are the one of the two teams that are still unbeaten. Will their record continue, or will this be IDNS putting their foot down? Remember, IDNS, they are 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss, whereas Aether main, they're 2-0. So IDNS really needs to win this.
That is very correct. Especially, we have seen I Do Not Sleep playing a beautiful carry there yesterday, fighting against Evos with the carrying.
Carrying it. But this time, no marksman, maybe because like what Hachiman said, right?
Yes.
You have the Lolita with that shield. It's pretty hard to get a marksman because she can just put up that shield, block every projectile, so no auto attack can come in. I like the Lolita pick, but maybe it might come back and bite them because if you look in the lineup of IDNS, he can't really block anything except for Gushen spells.
That is correct.
So that's something I want to look out for. It looks like Aether main, they're trying to farm out the jungle. Nothing surprising happening. Both teams playing really, really passive, farming their own jungles, not invading at all.
But for Aether main, they have a lot of damage dealer right there. But for I Do Not Sleep, they have a lot of war initiator like Cho and also Jawhead right there. He can already rush in, and with the Jikundo, landing into 2 to 3 people would be good.
Yeah, Jikundo, they even have the Bane to just control this team fight. Jawhead with the Unstoppable Force, another way to just go into the back line. Meanwhile, if you look at the Aetherman's lineup, they have the same amount. The damage is insane. You have Martis and as well as Lolita. The CC is there. He tries to charge up the stun, but I don't think they have enough damage. They are just gonna try to walk away here. Yep, a flicker gets forced out as well. Lolita feeling a little bit unsafe there.
She have to because there's other teammates coming there from IDonotsleep.
Everyone is just gonna back off. No real action happening just so yet. I think they just want their ultimate. Right? They want their level 4s, you know. Lolita with the Nom Nom Blast. The ultimate is so impactful if you can land onto multiple members. Oh, I want to see those 5-man ultimates from Lolita.
Yeah.
I want to see those Akai just ramping it up. Interesting how these team fights will go.
Both of the team actually, when the combo is initiated correctly, they could land pretty beautifully. It's almost like a sequence.
Exactly. Looks like Turtle might be the contest here, but Yelly Haze on that Akai already has level 4, has the Hurricane Dance unlocked, so that's a big team fight nuance, right? Team fight impact that they need to look out for.
And now either main and also IDonotsleep is going to circle around the pit, the turtle pit, trying to find position for an upcoming war right there. 4 people right now at the turtle pit, trying to initiate turtle now.
Yep, they are going to turtle, but they have Kagura. Remember, the team fight is strong. Meanwhile, Cho is there. He just get locked up by the Mortal Coil, but he does get the ultimate there from the Angela. They are trying to burst him down, but he's just way too tacky. They will get the first blood. Now, here comes Kagura, the umbrella, linking it up onto the Hauka. Number no boss lands on the 2 members of IDNS, and now they are going to clean things up on the side from Aether Main. Gushin picks up another kill. Now, it's too little too late. The Akai Hurricane Dance locks Bane down. This is going to be a team fight, maybe. IDNS Jawhead doing what he can. ISOID doing it, but can he do what? There goes the Source Spike. There goes the wipe. 5 members to 2. And now, the fight went on so long that the Cho actually revived and he's back in the fight. I think they're gonna back off, but Aetherman coming up big, winning that fight 5 for 2.
That is absolutely beautiful. 2k gold difference there because of the 5 kill right then and there. Such a beautiful, especially when it's only starting almost 4 minutes in. But there's no turtle contest at the moment. It's just more of a bait.
Yeah, there was a turtle contest for like 1 second, and then everyone was like, you know what, let's just fight each other instead. Yeah, I like your point, right? Nowadays, teams don't really prioritize turtle that much. They just want the force team to fight because they know they can't get it for free. And if you look in the team fight, MZ Mick, right, he was on that show, he tried to engage, but he got caught out instead.
But probably they're going to try the similar tactic again, maybe from IDonotsleep or either main again. But leaving their all of the lanes empty, especially for IDonotsleep just now, losing 5 member there is not a good choice as they are losing gold as well.
Yeah, that is true. That was just horrible here, but here comes SOD. He's gonna get trapped up. He's gonna get locked up. Angela uses the hard card. It's gonna be enough to save it. Can this be the turnaround? The Papadon stick is on Yelly Haze. They can't go, but the Numenor blast flies onto the train. It lands onto everyone. Now, we have Dragon knocks onto the UG. This fight is going topsy-turvy. It can go anyway. The stop fight doesn't land. Papadon stick will lock down the Gushin. He will go down. Coco is here though. What can he do on this Helker? He's doing what he can. Everyone is just fighting left, right, and center. Here comes Bane. After all that, it's a 2 for 2 exchange.
And at the meantime, Martis actually managed to snatch up 1 turret out of IDonotsleep's hand.
Oh, Pain needs to be careful. He's stuck in a Thai sandwich, but looks like he will flicker away. Yeah, he will be safe there. He does have the Usher aura, so he can just blink out left, right, and center, and he is safe after that.
And what we can see here, either main is prepping up a lot of equipment to make Athena shell, trying to counter Kagura, Angela, and also Bane at the same time.
Yep, looks like now Turtle finally gets started. Yuji on that Gushin thinks that, you know, this is a good time, and it looks like it is a good time because everyone on the side of IDNS is scattered all around the map. This could be a huge advantage going over to Main. They have slain the Turtle. They will go on to the fight as well. Mortal Coil locks up the Bane, but looks like he will just walk away there, no problems whatsoever. But look at the goal lead to 6 minutes in, it is already 2,000.
That is quite far, especially right now. Lord is going to be resurrected with 100 seconds.
Yep.
And any time, either main or IDonotsleep can contest for it, trying to dance around the pit and initiate the war as what happened just now in the turtle pit.
Yep. Now I like this from Aether main. Even the panelists said it. They are the ones that are looking good in this tournament. Once again, Archive locks them up. Hurricane dance. He gets used, but there's just no damage. Numenon Blast lands on the 2, but now they will get converged on instead. Mordecai lands on the 3 members of IDNS. There goes the ultimate. Look at the ultimate coming in from the Decimates left, right, and center. Gushin picks up 1 kill for himself as well. Bane's ultimate is not doing anything whatsoever. Now, here comes Kagura with the turnaround. IZY doing what he can to keep his team alive, to keep his dreams alive. And after all that, it will be a 2-for-1 exchange. But look at the top lane. Coco is pushing that top turret, and he will take it as well.
With that war, it provided a lot of distraction for either main, and Conquered managed to snatch up 2 turrets, right, the tier 1 and also tier 2 from IDonotsleep top lane.
Yep, you can see here Gushin playing a big role. Every fight, he's doing so much damage, as well as the Lolita, right? Every time I see him use his ultimate, he lands at least onto 3 people, and that just helps them win the team fight so easily.
And they're keeping up with the objective, clearing out a lot of minion, proxy mine farming as well, so it wouldn't reach all the way to their base.
And they're trying to defend every single turret that they have. If you look on the map, IDNS has only gotten 1 turret, and that's the middle one. Meanwhile, Aether main is doing what they can to try and protect everything. Coco is hiding in this top rush because he's trying to find a pick, trying to find an opening for himself. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is kind of scattered around this middle lane here. Oh, Archive forced to use a Hurricane Dance. Should be able to walk away. The Jikundo does knock up Yelly Haze, but he's a tank. It's kind of hard to pick him off. Meanwhile, Mordecai onto the Usher Aura. Looks like, Aether main is just, they're trying to find for pickups. They're trying to look for a way to go in. Same goes to IDNS though. Now, there goes the lockup. Mordecai lands onto 2. Will this be the fight that they want? Meanwhile, Coco is actually doing long. He's trying to sneak things away. This is just a distraction. They want long, but this could be a huge turnaround coming in on the side of IDNS because they pick up the Martins. Can they pick up anything more? They are winning this fight. They are doing so much damage. There goes the smart missiles. Remo just staying alive. Grab the skin of his skin, but Gushin turns it around. Yuji is here to play, and he wants blood. Can he do anything about it? Kagura does pick up the Archive though. Remo is so low. Chalkut finally joins the fight. Kagura picks up the Gushin as well. A double kill outside of Kagura, but Gushin returns the favor. Lord was actually taken away by Coco, and after all that, Aether main does take it is the 4-for-4 exchange, but Aether main at least takes out Lord. Coco is out hunting, but he will not be able to find anything whatsoever, and he's just gonna farm the River Crab and try to push out the lane.
Actually, Lolita was so distracting, so it wasn't quite wise for Mizi Ming to chase him down and leaving the war. But it was still happening.
Yeah, the fight was all over the place. Suddenly Cho and Lolita was on the bottom side, and then the rest was on the top side. Even our cameraman didn't know what to do. You couldn't see. Meanwhile, though, Coco, he's trying to get for it. Way of Dragon is there, but he's just trying to delay. Dark Knight Fall gets popped by Coco. He wants to turn onto this. Oh, the Daily Poison Stinger doesn't actually land. That's a lot of DPS missed, and yep, he will not be able to get that kill on the Cho.
A lot of, so right now, Aether main is quite free. They are invading IDonotsleep's jungle there, no protection whatsoever. They are not trying so hard to defend their own base. There's only tier 3 turrets right now between IDonotsleep and Aether's main win.
Aether main is playing phenomenally. They are controlling the map, doing the right plays, picking up the correct team fights, and they're doing whatever they can. I think with this win, they will secure themselves a spot into the semifinals because they will be 3-0.
That is correct. And now IDonotsleep have to win this or try to compete to even qualify for the semifinals.
Yeah,
later.
because this loss will put them at 1 and 2, so they need to hang on. We've seen this before. IDNS yesterday, it was the same case. It was backs against their wall against Evol's Esports, but at least they had a carry that last game. This time, there's no marksman. They have no chance. They just have to win through sheer will and teamwork.
And now they're only had so much space to roam around their own base. They can't even farm anymore. They're quite lagging behind compared to Aether's main's level right now. The lowest is 10, Meanwhile, Angela is struggling, and also Cho was struggling to even level up to 10.
Yeah, if you look, Coco is already level 15, while the highest level on the side of IDNS is level 11. Oh, they might go for a fight here. They want to dive on this, and Arkai just pushing back the ODW. Can they go in? They'll pick up a kill, but they got the draw in. Can they get the Angela as well? Looks like he does flicker in time. This is a 4v5. This could be the momentum that they want. Oh, Cho might be going a little bit more than he can chew. Yelly Haze uses a 1,000-pounder just to scare them away, but now they have a 1-minute advantage. 20 seconds on that jaw hit. What will they do from this?
They're quite separated now. Everyone from IDNS is quite scattered around, trying to protect the last.
Oh my god, the flicker comes in, the Shadow Blade Slaughter, but Coco, he might have been a little bit too deep, and he pays for it with his life. We've seen this before. This looks like a replay tape because IDNS just beggaring a defense, making sure they don't go down without a fight.
And now 40 seconds away from Lord. Maybe Aether Main needs this final Lord to push all the way to the tier 2.
Oh my god, the CC lock is real and the damage is there. They take out everything. Joe will go down, but now there goes the Mortal Coin. It lands on the tree, but there's just no follow-up. And guess what? IDNS is the one that's winning this fight. Diddly Cat doing so much damage. They are going for it. They want more. Gushun is there. Pulls up the Shadow Blade Slaughter, picks up the kill for himself. But this is the defense. It is a 3-for-2 exchange in favor of IDNS.
Right now, from both teams, they already had 4 to 5 final items there, almost completing their final build here. Anything could happen between Aether Main and also IDonotsleep. So we're gonna witness some
Everything can happen.
pause.
Even a pause can happen, right?
A pause.
I bet you didn't expect a pause.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's calm down, Sue. Okay, I can see you're a little bit tense. I'm
Yeah.
a bit tense as well. Just relax. Let's talk about the game. IDNS, yes, they were looking pretty weak in the early game. It was all Aether Main, they were doing all the right moves. But look at that, those previous 2 team fights, they are doing it. They are doing what they did against Evo's Esports. They lost the early game, but they're saying, hey, we're confident in our team fight. We can bring it back in the mid game.
And leading to the late game later. Right now we're still at minute 13. Anything can still happen, but the cooldown and everything else, and also the final build is coming together here for both teams. Anything could happen. As you said, EVOS and IDNS, they were carried by carry.
Yeah, but there's no carry, there's no marksman. But
I know.
I want to ask you, right? If it's like, 20 minutes, this game drags on to forever and they cannot end, and everyone gets their full items, who do you think will win in the 5v5 team fight? Would it be IDNS or would it be Aether Main?
With the correct sequence and also landing all of the ulti with Marty's skill and also Lolita's, most of the time she was hitting 2 to 3 heroes at the same time. So it's looking better for Aether Main, but I'm not quite sure. Anything could happen.
Anything can happen, and that is true. I feel like that's just what happens in MSC, right? Anything can happen. We've seen upsets, we've seen storms, we've seen picks that we didn't even think that we'll see, and this is what's happening.
And it's quite refreshing seeing new heroes that wasn't played before, like Lolita, and also
In the last game, there was a Johnson as well. So a lot of these picks, you can see in day 2, right? Teams are starting to pick out all these off-meta picks or not so common picks because they want to catch teams out. And so far, it's been working for Aether Main. The Lolita has been a good pick. Good ultis, good pickouts with the ultimate. So far, I haven't really seen her shield being used that much, but she doesn't really need it because her CC is so much.
That's true. And especially when you're looking at IDNS lineup, most of their heroes is actually range attack. So Lolita can actually counter it with the shield, but most of the time we are not seeing a lot of shield.
It's just always the ulti, right? You just want to see the ulti, but so far, the ultimate has been enormous in team fights, landing, like you said, 2 to 3 members, and that's what's helping them win the fights.
And we're still gonna wait for the match to unpause. A little bit of technical difficulties.
We're not really sure on which side. It looks like from our screen that everyone is kind of okay to play because no one is talking to a marshal or anything like that. So hopefully it starts relatively soon. Maybe it's just a small pause because it didn't seem like it affected the game at all, right? Unless it was some technical error that maybe they can't hear themselves or something like that. This is MSC. You want to make sure you have everything at your disposal. Now, no problems at anything that they can play as well as they can.
You want everything to come into your favor, trying to win this and potentially winning the we have a total prize pool of 144,000.
Yes,
US
and the
dollars.
first place gets themselves 40K.
Damn, that's a lot
and,
of money.
and actually, we want to talk about this, right? If you win one game in the group stages, which is like today, right?
Yeah.
You get 2,000 USD just by winning one game.
Oh,
So, like you see, DT Pro Gaming, they've won 2 games already. So that means they'll at least walk home with 4,000 USD. Doesn't matter if they finish last or anything like that, just 4,000 USD.
because you're like representing your country. That's not already a win by itself.
Yeah.
Because to even qualify for MSC, you have to go through stages of MPL.
Yeah, or the MSC qualifiers.
Yeah, which is already tough at first.
Yep.
So wherever you are watching us, maybe you are in GXPO right now, or even outside Jakarta, you can always watch us on Mobile Legends Bang Bang Facebook page.
Yeah.
We are only casting it here as the original,
Yeah.
the OG. So check us out there, and also shout out to everyone who is watching at EGG Network and also Compass TV.
Yep, shout out to everyone. And but guess what? We are back into the game. Okay, I'll need to pace myself again because I kind of forgot what happened. Let's see. Let's take a rain check, right? 13 minutes into the game. 17-12 is the kill score. 10K goal lead over to Aether main. Once again, IDNS leaving themselves a huge mountain to climb.
And now Aether main is trying to scout out the area of Lord here. Maybe they're trying to bait IDNS out, so they will commence a war here.
This is exactly what you're saying. You can see Lolita, he's hiding onto it. Use the just charge. Will he stun onto anyone? You can see the crowd is getting pretty hype onto this, because this is a big match. It's Aether main, one of the strongest teams so far, going up against IDNS, the defending champions of MSC, looking weak, looking vulnerable. Oh, Flicker does get forced there. You can see Hellkurt soloing the Lord one more time, even though you can't see it on your screen. He's doing it alone, and he can do it because he has so much lifesteal. But Cho making his way down. He might try to attempt for a steal for it, and the Bane is there. Cho one-on-one against the Hellkurt. I think Hellkurt wins most of the time, but here comes the Angela, here comes the Cavalry. Dark Knight fast gets more, here comes IC1, they pick up Hellkurt, that's a big pick. Now what can IDNS do? Marcus picks up the Cho, 1-for-1 exchange, there goes the Daily Catch, doing so much, but Lord is solo. Who will he go to? He will go to Aether main, and looks like this fight will go to Aether main as well. Marcus picking up another one, onto the Kagura, onto the Jawhead. No way, no escape for IDNS, and Yuji lands the sword spike, lands the stun, but the tether is there. I think this Angela will survive. Yep, but that doesn't really matter. They can push anything on the side of Aether main.
And now Lord is coming on the top lane. Everyone right now already got their full boil by now. Tier 3 top lane is down now.
Angela gets stunned up. He's just getting toyed around. IDNS just getting played with right now. They're doing what they can, but the Nexus is exposed, and Aether main, they just want to win this game. They get the middle inhibitor turret as well. Looks like they're playing it safe. They are gonna make sure that they win it instead of just throwing it out away. They are gonna recall back, but they have the Lord in the top lane as well.
And it's gonna provide a lot of distraction for them, and also Aether main can finally push the last remaining turret for IDonotsleep.
Yep, they have one more, and there goes the charge. Dark Knight Force. What will Coco do? He's going straight to the back line, silencing in. Everyone is focusing on Numinant Blast, lands onto the one, but that doesn't really matter. This fight doesn't matter, because the only thing that matters is that Nexus is breaking, and there goes